From the Virgil, a production of the A&A Media Group and Consider It Done Productions. Award-winning, aging, and awesome. Here are your hosts, Kai Sisson and Aaron Breen.
Welcome to Aging and Awesome.
And welcome to the Virgil, to our studio audience, and to all of you joining us from home. Now, this week, we're going to be showing you how a free program over at Renown Health is offering options for getting out, for meeting people, and for helping others.
We'll be learning about the latest treatments for a common problem among men as we age, and we honor someone very special to the Aging and Awesome family, the life well lived of Betty Littlejohn. Plus, a little later, a ride in my cab.
But first, we learn how important a heartfelt thank you can be.
You know, it is always nice to know that others appreciate what you do for them. And the Sterling Silver Club over at Renown Health has added that task to their very long list of community involvement get-togethers.
Along with all the other programs they offer, they also take out time to appreciate others. And then they deliver their handmade thank yous with a big furry hug. Have a look.
So today we have members of the Sterling Silver Club and the Renown Volunteer Group here making cards for the hardworking team at the South Meadows ICU.
This is a get-together with a purpose, but it's really more of a social hour than a work party. There are those who come for the camaraderie and the art of making these cards.
It's a way for us to get together, show their artistic skills.
And then there are the volunteers who will deliver them. The therapy dogs.
And so we were making staff appreciation cards today. And that's just another good reason to be here today.
Keno is a Newfoundland. That is a lot of love right there. Minute comes in from Portola once a week, which is really good for her and for her owner, Donna.
I get out of Portola, which is where I live, and I get to come over into Reno weekly and cheer people up at the hospital. I meet new people. We're there for the staff and the patients and the patient's family. That's the way I look at it.
Today, Raven is sporting some pretty fancy nails in support of Ukraine. And there's Lacey.
This is Lacey. She was a rescue. She was about a year old when we rescued her. She's almost 12 now, and we've been doing pet therapy for about 4 years at Renown. She also does Paws for Love.
Everybody gets something out of these sessions.
We encourage community and getting together. And by joining these two groups, Sterling Silver and the Renown Volunteers, it's a way for them to network with a whole new group of people. Some that come to events like this, some that volunteer in the hospital, others that bring in their therapy dogs. It's a nice way for them all to meet.
The dogs are all certified, and they couldn't be happier than to deliver some cards, maybe a break in someone's day, and as many smiles as they can.
We have freedom to wander the halls and just brighten people's day up, change it up.
Coming to see the doggies?
I love dogs.
We love it. It's just a special thing for us to do. She loves to visit folks, especially children. She really likes the kids, and she's small enough that I can put her in the bed and she likes to cuddle.
You can just tell the people just light up, and they don't expect to see a dog in the hospital, wandering around.
To go into a room and see people light up when they see the dog, it's amazing. And a lot of times they're missing their dogs. They like to talk about their dog, and they'll show me pictures.
It's just a real good feeling when you leave and they thank you for taking the time to stop by, because I would like to thank them for inviting us in.
I'd say it's working out rather well for everyone.
It keeps them on a schedule. They love to come in and interact with their friends. They know a lot of the staff members. They know a lot of our patients by name. And it's a reason for them to get up and get out of the house every day.
And face it, events like this, they can be just as therapeutic as, say, having a dog drop by work unexpectedly.
I've seen some really amazing transformations in people's communication and their confidence levels after they start volunteering. I've had a few go from really quiet and shy to being very outgoing and able to speak about their dog and speak about what they love about their volunteering.
We've met so many great people through this program. It's been so rewarding. This is what I chose in my retirement, and it's worked out perfectly. Yeah, we've been so lucky.
And here we have a card.
Oh, thank you.
They were specially made today for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This
is a one.
The Sterling Silver Club over at Renown is free to join, and it offers all kinds of outreach, from concerts you can go to yoga classes to cooking classes even, and you can check them out yourself. Just go to our website, agingandawesome.com, and look under the Featured Segments tab.
Thanks, Breen. Now don't you go nowhere. So much more is still to come. Comprehensive Integrated Care is here with a new treatment for an all too common problem for older men. Of course, we have some trivia to test out in my cab, and a little later, in loving memory of a frequent guest of Aging and Awesome, Betty Littlejohn. But first, we reconvene with Aaron Breen right after this short break.
Thinking about moving or downsizing? You should meet my good friend Marsha Rambo with Realty One Group Eminence, with over 35 years experience and specializing in helping older people. If you're looking for a home that better fits your lifestyle, Marsha is the right person for you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Marcia Rambo, and I'm a realtor. I'll help you find the right home at any stage of your life. Whether you're considering selling your home or making a purchase, give me a call at 775-395-9133. Together, we'll make a plan that will best work for you.
Call Marsha today and tell her I sent you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tammy from the TMJ and Sleep Therapy Center of Reno. There are so many issues you might be experiencing, from jaw pain and headaches to snoring, sleepiness, and difficulty concentrating. We are the only TMJ specialists in Northern Nevada providing comprehensive TMJ and sleep apnea treatment. We're proud to offer same-day imaging to get you on a path toward relief from your symptoms. Our non-surgical TMJ treatments will help you breathe, sleep, heal, and most importantly, live better. Call to make your appointment today.
Living at Lakeside Manor, an independent senior living community in the heart of Reno, means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at $15.80 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today.
For 25 years, Northern Nevada Hopes has been providing medical, behavioral health, and wraparound services for people in need.
Hopes has always been about serving a community that didn't always get served, and providing the services that they needed to be successful. It's right there, and so they can do all their things in one spot.
Celebrating 25 years. Northern Nevada Hopes, still growing, still serving, and looking forward to the next 25 years. Hello there. You know, when you grow up hearing and speaking English, it just seems so easy. But you know what? It's a pretty difficult language to learn because mostly we don't adhere to any rules. I mean, it kind of does, conjugating verbs, but there are so many exceptions to the rules that you almost have to just memorize the actual words. Because if you rely on rules, you're never going to learn English. And this poem points out the ridiculousness of the English language. We'll begin with box. The plural is boxes. But the plural of ox is oxen, not oxes. One fowl is a goose and two are called geese. Yet the plural of moose is never called meese. You may find a lone mouse or a house full of mice, but the plural of house is houses, not heis. The plural of man is always men, but the plural of pan is never pen. If I speak of a foot and you show me 2 feet, then if I give you a book, would a pair be a beak? If one is a tooth and a whole set is teeth, why shouldn't 2 booths be called a beath? If the single is this and the plural is these, should the plural of kiss ever be a keys? We speak of a brother and also of brethren, and though we say mother, we never say metherin. The masculine pronouns are he, his, and him. But imagine the feminine being she, shiz, and shim. The rules are not logical, they just don't make sense, which is why learning our language involves challenges so immense. think about that the next time a new English speaker gets a few words out of place. Think about what they are up against, and let's all be thankful we grew up with it. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
Reconvene with Erin Breen is presented by the Medicare Store. The Medicare Store is local and gives free, unbiased, personal Medicare advice. Visit the Medicare Store today.
It is with a great deal of sadness we announce the passing of Betty Littlejohn, a resident of Lakeside Manor and a fan and frequent guest of Aging and Awesome. Betty was someone the cast and crew enjoyed dearly over the several years of taping this show. She was the very first contestant in Kai's Cab.
Welcome to Kai's Cab. Who's back there today?
Today my name is Betty Littlejohn.
2 for 2. Betty, John, Little
John.
Little.
It's all one word.
Betty
John.
Little John. Love it.
Just like Robin Hood and his buddy.
Oh, okay.
Betty and her World War II veteran husband, Gordon, shared their 74-year love story with us.
This is when we first met. Gordon was still in the service. He was 20. I was 16.
So cute. Look at you two. And on the Christmas break between her junior and senior years of high school, Betty and Gordon married.
1945, all the white fabrics disappeared to make bandages, sheets for the cots, and parachutes. So I wore gray and pink to get married in.
Which one is your favorite?
This one.
Why?
That's our last dance.
And shared the challenges of being a caregiver spouse for Gordon, who had dementia.
Advice-wise, you have to do just like you did in your marriage or whatever your relationship. You love, you laugh, you cry, you carry on. And for one who practices faith, if you don't have faith, I'd suggest you get some. Because I don't know where I'd be without that.
A prayer warrior and devout Christian, Betty passed away in her sleep at 92 years old. Rest in paradise, Betty. Thank you for your love.
Do you or a loved one live in a nursing home? Do you know that you have rights? All residents have rights guaranteed by the Federal Nursing Home Reform Law. They include the right to be treated with dignity and respect, to privacy, and to develop a comprehensive plan of care with the staff. Other rights include the right to be fully informed about care and treatment options and to file grievances. There are protections in case of involuntary discharge or transfer. Know your rights. For more information about residents' rights or questions or concerns, contact your Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. They are advocates that promote and protect the rights of residents in licensed long-term care facilities. Visit www.theconsumervoice.org for more information. That's www.theconsumervoice.org. Theconsumervoice.org.
Have we forgotten how difficult it is for older Nevadans to get to life-saving medical appointments? Have we forgotten how important connecting with others is? But what if you had neither? What would you do? The Nevada Rural Counties Retired Senior Volunteer Program provides zero-cost transportation and companionship for older Nevadans in rural counties. Make a difference in the life of a senior in your community. Become a driver and friend for RSVP.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
I thought there was nothing people could do about scams until I found Better Business Bureau's Scam Tracker website. There I learned about scams in my area.
I lost a lot of money.
And I shared my story too. I was offered an online work from home job. I spent all this money on course training materials, but there was no job. So be careful.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. Better Business Bureau. Start with trust.
Aging and Awesome is proudly presented by Reno Regenerative Medicine. Do you experience joint stiffness, tingling, burning, numbness, back or neck pain? Have you been told drugs and surgery are your only options? Reno Regenerative Medicine empowers patients to heal naturally, avoid unnecessary drugs and surgeries, and get to the root cause of your pain. Reno Regenerative Medicine, located in South Reno and in Sparks, is ready to evaluate and help alleviate your pain so you can get back to doing what you love. Call family-owned Reno Regenerative Medicine at 775-218-9236.
I'm a former football player from the 60s, and believe me, I know Medicare.
Wait a minute, this guy doesn't know which Medicare plan is best for you. He teases benefits that may not even be in our area. And then, when you call, someone in a cubicle across the country sells you something. The Medicare Store team lives here and works here. They give free, unbiased, personal Medicare advice. Trust the Medicare Store, not the football guy. Come on by or visit themedicarestore.com.
Eden Home Health is Northern Nevada's highest-rated home health for quality of patient care. You have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care, Eden Home Health. And Eden Hospice. The personalized care team at Eden Hospice is dedicated to focusing on your loved one's quality of life during a difficult time. Eden Hospice's mission is to ensure dignity for every patient. Find out how Eden Hospice can help your family by calling 841-6123.
Aging and Awesome. There are so many changes in our bodies as we age, and for men, a very common one is dealing with an enlarged prostate gland, also known as BPH. That's benign prostatic hyperplasia. And Dr. Brian Evans with Comprehensive Integrative Care is here with us again. Thank you so much for coming back on the show to talk about this important and very painful. What are some of the symptoms of this issue?
So men with enlarged prostates, and honestly, we all start losing hair, or hair gets thinner as we age, but our prostates just keep getting bigger. And most men at some time in their life will start experiencing symptoms of difficulty starting urination, getting up a bunch of times at night to go to the bathroom, and difficulty with complete emptying of the bladder. So a way to treat that in the past has been more invasive surgeries in the hospital with prolonged stays and catheterization, but now there's prostate artery embolization where we can treat it minimally invasively.
And being a guy, we like to wait a long time before figuring things out. That's an issue with this, right? Do you see a lot of patients that wait way too long to get this taken care of?
Yeah, men will wait a long time, one, hoping it'll go away, which it won't, and two, they just don't like the options out there of how to treat it. So they just keep putting it off, and the symptoms will just continually get worse.
So medication is an option, surgery is an option, but you have another approach to it.
That is correct. That's the prostate artery embolization. So it's a minimally invasive procedure done in an outpatient setting, so easy parking, easy navigation into the center. The procedure takes about an hour, and we go through a small little nick in the skin of the upper thigh, get into the arteries of the pelvis, and then under x-ray, we inject contrast, can see all of the arteries of the pelvis, namely the ones that are going to the prostate gland. Once we identify those, we can then decrease the blood flow to the prostate gland, and then the prostate shrinks over time and relieves the symptoms on the bladder.
It's so important that people have tons of different options in the healthcare field, especially today. And as medicine continues to progress, I'm just continually amazed that it becomes less and less invasive, it seems.
It's incredible the way medicine is moving now towards minimally invasive procedures, and interventional radiology is on the forefront of this.
And I know you have a patient who's had a wonderful experience with this procedure. Let's have a look.
What's made me the happiest about the procedure is that I can sleep now. My wife loves it because every time I would get up, she would wake up. So her sleep was affected as well. And now we both can get a good night's sleep, and that's the main thing for me. I can't tell you how much better my life is now compared to what it was. I was literally dying. I was dying, and I can't thank Dr. Evans enough for what he did for me.
We are very happy for this patient and thrilled with the response.
Absolutely. We're happy for him as well. If you'd like to get in touch with Comprehensive Integrated Care, you can so there at the number on your screen. Dr. Brian Evans, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Closed captioning for Aging and Awesome is brought to you by...
At Reno Eye Institute, you'll get the attention you deserve from a doctor who cares.
I came to Dr. Freeman because I needed cataract surgery. I needed it on both eyes, and Dr. Freeman was one of the few who could get me in right away. He cares about me, and I love him for that. You know, I can't say enough as to how well he takes care of you.
At Reno Eye Institute, our focus is you.
Now accepting new patients. Call Reno Eye Institute today at 451-7268.
Eden Home Health is Northern Nevada's highest-rated home health for quality of patient care. You have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care, Eden Home Health. And Eden Hospice. The personalized care team at Eden Hospice is dedicated to focusing on your loved one's quality of life during a difficult time. Eden Hospice's mission is to ensure dignity for every patient. Find out how Eden Hospice can help your family by calling 841-6123. Living at Lakeside Manor, an independent senior living community in the heart of Reno, means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at $15.80 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today. NV Legal Docs LLC, they are the Trust Masters, is a proud sponsor of Aging and Awesome, providing affordable wills, trusts, and estate planning document services. They are much different than your typical expensive law firm, offering flat fee pricing customized for each family. Having a trust is so important, and the NV Legal Docs team will explain at their no-cost, no-pressure seminar. Book your spot today and give them a call at 775-683-3100. Living trusts don't leave Earth without one.
Arbor's Memory Care is proud to have served seniors in Reno Sparks with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia for over 20 years. At Arbor's, it's families supporting families. We offer a unique partnership between our family of compassionate caregivers and your family to care for your loved one. When you choose Arbor's, you are partnering with a team of highly trained, compassionate professionals to provide the best care and quality of life possible. Our services are offered at one worry-free, all-inclusive fixed price. Let us welcome your loved one and family into the Arbor's family.
If you're 64 or 65 and newly eligible for Medicare, you only have a few months to enroll, or you may incur a late enrollment penalty. By understanding Medicare now, you'll have time to get a full picture of the choices that are right for you. Join experts from Senior Care Plus for a free ABCs of Medicare seminar to learn about Medicare and the options available to you. Sign up at seniorcareplus.com or call 775-982-3158 today.
Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. Welcome to Kai's Cab. We're so excited because we have such a great contestant today in the cab. Who is it today?
Paula Thompson.
Paula Thompson. And we've seen you on the show before, actually. You are an artist, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes. Erin, you're a friend of Erin.
Yes.
And she did a segment on you and your club.
Right.
Made, cards for and raised money for the Nevada Children's Cancer Society, right?
Exactly.
For Christmas. I remember that, Christmas card. Great to have you in person. I've never met you in person, but I'm so glad that you're here. And you're going to win, right?
Of course.
Are you excited?
Winner, yes.
Are you ready?
Of course, yes.
Did Erin cheat and tell you any of the answers?
No, Erin wouldn't do that to me.
Okay, Paula, let's get 3 out of 4 questions right. That is the rules to this game, and you're going to win. Here we go. Question number 1. What is Elvis Presley's middle name? A, Jason, B, David, C, Aaron, or D, Bill?
I'll say Erin.
Aaron! Elvis Aaron Presley.
Yes.
That is correct. Were you ever an Elvis fan? Are you an
No,
Elvis?
it's a crossword puzzle answer.
Oh, is it?
Absolutely.
Crossword puzzle answer. You a big crossword puzzle player?
New York Times, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should add that you came all the way from New York to see us, didn't
Right,
you?
yes.
Welcome. But you're originally from Reno, right?
I am.
Oh,
yes.
good. Well, we miss you.
I miss Reno.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Welcome back home. And again, thanks for playing. You just got to get 2 more right.
Okay.
That was an easy question for you, Paula.
All right.
Question number 2. What's an edible food that never goes bad? A, Twinkies, B, jelly beans, C, honey, or D, vinegar?
I will say honey.
Honey, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct,
good.
honey. Yes, good. That was pretty easy for you.
I've never had bad honey, so.
All right. Good, Paula. Right on. Get the third one right, and you're a winner today. Ready?
Okay, ready.
Question number 3. What country consumes the most chocolate? A, the U.S., B, Switzerland, C, China, or D, India? Oh, come on.
Well,
I bet you've been to this place.
I'll say Switzerland. Yeah. They're famous for their chocolate.
That's right, Paula. Switzerland is correct. Yay. Congratulations, you won.
You.
I have a feeling. Have you been to Switzerland?
Yes.
What's it like?
Very clean and beautiful, pristine.
Not so much Manhattan.
Opposite Manhattan.
The exact opposite. But anyway, thank you so much for playing, Paula. You're a winner today. I love to ask everybody in the cab because the people who watch our show have such wisdom to give the world. So you have 15 seconds. Say whatever you'd like. What is it?
Just enjoy today because with the world the way it is right now, there's no tomorrow. We just have to be happy for what we have.
We're not guaranteed tomorrow. It's
That's
so
right,
true.
never. So it's philosophical, but.
Absolutely, Paula. Great wisdom and more true now than ever. I agree.
Right.
You're wonderful. You're welcome back anytime. Next time you're in Reno, come by. Thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
Kai's Cab is presented by Senior Care Plus, the only Nevada-based not-for-profit Medicare Advantage plan serving Washoe County and Carson City. Senior Care Plus, for the healthiest reasons.
Next week on Aging and Awesome, we'll take a long look back at a long and storied photographer's career. Marilyn Newton is known for getting the perfect shot for every story she goes out on. We'll meet her and hear her secret next weekend on Aging and Awesome, Saturday at 7, right here on CBS in Northern Nevada.
You know, that brings us to tonight's little something to celebrate. Our friend Debbie of the Medicare store has a brand new granddaughter. Her name is Rue, and she is, oh my goodness, so cute. Congratulations to the whole family.
Absolutely, and speaking of our friends at the Medicare store, we want to show you how their team used their day off to help out at a food pantry. Now, they say that working together is a lot of fun, right? But helping others out is so important to do, even on their day off. Well done to our friends at the Medicare store.
Absolutely, and you know what? We want to celebrate you. Now, don't forget to send us your accomplishments, your celebrations, reaching all your goals. Just send them all to agingandawesome@gmail.com.
And we want to say thank you to all of you here tonight, all of you at home and online, and to the Virgil for having us in, and of course, to our community stakeholders who deserve your patronage as they make this show possible. Thank you to
Trustmasters,
the Medicare store,
the Better Business Bureau,
Eden Hospice and Eden Home Health,
Nevada Rural County's Retired Senior Volunteer Program,
Morningstar Senior Living of Sparks,
Reno Regenerative Medicine,
Lakeside Manor,
Marsha Rambeau with Realty One Group Eminence,
Nevada Aging and Disability Services Division,
Reno Eye Institute,
the TMJ and Sleep Therapy Center of Reno,
Arbor's Memory Care,
and Senior Care Plus. And we'll see you back next week.